Hey, hey, hey. The newest acquisition. It's a 400 Ford motor. Um, First off, I really want to say that it's not a small block, but it's also not a big block. It's what they call a modified. Completely different than a big block, but it is not a small block either. They didn't make many of these through the years. It's not a common motor you see anymore. I'm thankful I got this example. The headers, they gotta go back to the guy I got it from. Hopefully we can do some teardown videos of this and have an epic time with it, because I think that the 212 build kind of got put on hold when I had the house fire. I'll have a video about that a little later, because I'm probably going to need your help with this. Maybe some help with my personal life. I don't ask for help very often, so just keep that in mind. But back to the motor. Came out of a 74 Mercury Monterey, I believe is what came out of. So it's been in a demolition derby, so I don't know what the heck the insides look like. I've had number one plug out here. Number one plug. I don't see anything bad with that. Engine oil's clean. It doesn't have any sparklies in it. Part of me thinks that this motor, because of the way it got smashed, the fan here, because I don't know if you guys can see it, but the fan got wedged into the radiator, and so bad that when it came taking it out, had to cut it off. I'm thinking that the internals of this motor are fair. We'll dig into it further later, but I just wanted to make an update. And I don't know if the tranny it's any good, but got the tranny to go with it, so I'm not having to hunt for a tranny. Although I am going to have to hunt for tranny parts, external parts. Some of them are just generic aftermarket parts that I can get, and others I'm going to have a hard time finding. But that's what swap meets are for, I guess. Hopefully I can find them there. If not, I'll actually tell you what I need, and maybe the community can help me find parts. But yeah, from what I understand, this motor didn't have extremely high miles on it before it went into the derby, but it it has been through a derby, so just got to keep that in mind. I might actually be posting a video where we find out that this is junk, so just keep that in mind. I'd like to tear it apart, at least put fresh gaskets in it, put plugs in it, do a first fire outside the vehicle. I need to get a starter for it, or I need to go talk to the guy that gave me this motor. Because, yeah, it's pretty oily, so in my mind, they shouldn't have any rust on the inside of this motor. And hopefully we don't see spun bearings or anything like that that causes big money. And I'm probably going to send the block off to a machine shop, have them look it over. I'm betting you this block needs to be decked. And since if they're going to have to deck the block, I'll see if I can get them to line home the crank journals. And I already know that it needs a new set of cam bearings, so instead of investing money in that tool and doing it myself, I'll just buy the bearings, have them put the bearings in the motors. And I really do believe that this block needs to be decked. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's almost complete. We need a carburetor, a few things, and I could actually probably even have this thing just do a first fire today, but the big killer for me on the first fire today is the lack of the stove. But yeah, stay tuned for the help video, or if I've already posted it, go back and look at it. Please, I do actually need your help, and I'll tell you why in the next video. But other than that, on the upside, we got a new motor to play with. So, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.